Well guys, it's finally time. The Tundra is going under the knife for volume 2 of it. Of course, we're here at YotaMafia for them to do all the installs. I'll leave them in the description, but we got the 2.6 liter blower from Magnuson. We got some Alpha X headlights. We also got some power brakes as well. They're big old beasts right here to help stop this truck with the added horsepower. We're also going to be doing some Bilstein shocks underneath and some upgraded hidden light bars. Ryan got the intake manifold off, and some little ratons have made a living in here, or a home. So we're gonna go ahead and replace the knock sensor wires, unfortunately, but my gosh, dude. Actually have some exposed wire right here too on multiple sides of the connector, unfortunately.
So with the new knock sensor harnesses in, it was now time to prep the blower. So Ryan went ahead and took off the top hat. We then put on the gaskets from the original intake manifold. We also installed the heat exchanger with the new pump right down there. Then it was time to put the bottom portion of the blower in, followed with the bolts to attach it to the engine. And then Ryan went ahead and torqued down that beautiful, look at that, Magnuson blower.
Oh man, she looks purty. So all done up, everything is ran hoses wise. Got the new box in, still got to bleed the coolant, heat exchanger all installed too. Ryan went ahead and did some new oil, and now we are flashing it with the VF tune that Magnuson provides. And the other day too, when I wasn't here, he actually was able to lower the tank and put our upgraded fuel pump inside of it as well, since this thing is going to require a lot more fuel, because the kit also does come with new injectors, fuel injectors for this system as well.
Are you waiting for me to do something?
I don't know. I am still recording though. Just in case something happens. Oh! No, that wasn't you.
That was not me.
I hope that picked up on the video. All right, the tune is done. We're going to get a first start. That started like just right away. That's cool.
Well, these fuel systems didn't promise you.
So before we rip the Tundra and also race it against my Ram RHO, if you guys want to win a Toyota Tundra, which is hands down way cooler than mine, and also support an amazing organization, A Race Against Blindness, their current giveaway right now, you could either win a Toyota Tundra TRD Pro or a Lexus GX 550 Overtro, which is very awesome. The Lexus GX 550, it is built out by our good friends at Westcott Designs. And then Deutsch Off-Road actually built out the Tundra TRD Pro. It has some backwoods adventure mods on it, KC highlights. It also has some bigger tires and also Icon suspension. If you guys want to head over to araceagainstblindness.org, I will leave their information in the description. Make a tax-deductible donation over there to help combat childhood blindness. It's greatly appreciated, and also you get entered in the chance to win one of these two amazing vehicles.
You hear it just real like not the whine. You hear the almost like a higher pitch.
Yeah, it's almost like a turbo, where you hear it like with that air coming through with that. Yeah, mushy brakes. They're old. No. Allegedly. So successful test drive with the Supercharger. We're gonna jump into the brakes now. Unfortunately, the kit only came with the front. I guess we overlooked that, but we're gonna be checking the back because I'm having some parking brakes kind of like scratching and stuff on it. And plus, because I'm kind of having like some parking brake issues, and they were replaced in the past, but I think when we go do the suspension on this truck later, we're gonna address the back pads and probably put some power brakes back here too. Because if we look at it, this little bit of time that this truck took up in the northeast definitely have a little bit of corrosion. So these are the stock pads. The rotors were replaced in the past, and Ryan said that they didn't put back the bolt properly, so this is allowing dust
and a ton of other crap to hit the parking brake area. I think we'll replace it with the power brake rotors and pads. And I think I'm just gonna pick up some new OEM calipers as well. The front is where it's really bad though. So we have the upgraded power brakes for the front, and just look at all the corrosion that these calipers have on it, man. It's pretty bad, even all around the hub. So of course we had to go with the red to match the TRD Pro, but brand new 6-piston calipers right here. You can tell the difference between these and the OEM ones. Absolutely crazy. These things are massive, man. They're gonna look so good on the truck. And then of course we have the upgraded brake pads too. Move this out of the way. Get them rotors, little kind of slots in them. Oh yeah, that's gonna be so nice. Dang. Okay, that's a little more for sure. That was me just easing into it to bed them. So we're bedding the brakes right now, guys. I didn't record the first time when Ryan went from 50 down, but these brakes, they grip hard.
And you heard ABS just
a smidge. Because if that was stock, it would have been like.
Oh yeah.
Was it pulsating a lot on the brake or no?
No, not a whole lot.
Oh my gosh. Okay. All right. That was definitely more than that last time. That's for sure.
And that was 75.
Allegedly. Yeah.
In Mexico.
It's a private road, guys. We own the road.
In Mexico.
All right. We got the RHO and the Tundra. Tundra is now making a little more horsepower. All right. So you're just going to like foot on the gas a little bit. Not that much. Hold the brake. And then rev it to like 3,000. I'm gonna do 1, 2, 3, and then on the third, you go. And we're going down to that mailbox down there, okay? The one on the left where I put your phone. So like at the end of the driveway. All right? God damn. That RHO's fast. I had her on the whole shot, but that truck's fast. That was fast. That truck's very fast. All right. I didn't put the pedal down all the way because like you didn't really have that good of a start, so we could do it one more time. No, it's fine. That thing's way faster. And it's all-wheel drive. Like, if I was comfortable in the four-wheel drive with this to turn, because I've never engaged it and I don't know the axles, then I could launch in four-wheel drive. That's launching in four-wheel drive, giving you more traction. But I put the pedal down more on that, and I was starting to kind of gain you a little bit with the horsepower, but that truck's just so fast. Bree just drove the Tundra for the first time. Can hear that supercharger wee 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 just a little bit. How was the vroom vroom with the?
Good.
Yeah.
It's like you said, you almost don't notice a difference.
Right.
until you put the pedal down a little bit.
Did you put the pedal down a little bit?
Just not too much.
Not too much?
Not like our drag racing.
Oh, yeah. Just gotta keep rubbing it in where you freaking beat me. I get
Should
it.
we do it again?
No. But, yeah, it's like very stock. And then if you actually put the pedal down, you realize it a little bit.
It does have a little bit more pick-me-up. Like when I backed out of the driveway and started to go, like it's a little bit more responsive. I don't know if that was supposed to be like that.
It may be part of Magnuson's tuning for the throttle.
Yeah, it was good.
All right, so we will end off the video with a few things. So first, we did not install the suspension. It did not come in, which is fine because YotaMafia will be having a Black Friday sale. So when I showcase that suspension, there'll be a nice sale going on. I'm very excited for it. We're aiming to go with the Bilstein 8112s. I want to build this truck up better than what it was, OEM plus, so that's what we're gonna do. We also did not have time to do the Alpha X headlights. I didn't want to be in Ryan's way. I figured, hey, the front grill's gonna be off, the whole bumper is gonna be off anyways. I'll just do the lights. I would have been in Ryan's way. I would have pissed off Ryan. So we didn't install the lights. I'll do that in my garage. And pretty much everything aside from that was done. We may do rear power brakes just for my OCD for all four corners to be the same. But that's where the Tundra sits right now. First impressions of the Supercharger system. I love it. I love the fact that this truck feels stock. It feels completely stock just driving it around town. Just like my wife told you guys, she said, yeah, it feels stock until you like get on the pedal. And that is 100% true. So at first, when I was sitting passenger with Ryan, I'm not sure if it came through on video, but I was kind of like, was this worth $10,000? But then I drove it, and I've been flooring it every once in a while, like still allowing the truck's computer to learn itself. I don't want to bonsai it too much. But one thing that I've like really noticed about it is like when I drive over the Mid-Bay Bridge, we don't have that many hills here in Florida, right? But with these bridges and stuff, I noticed that I significantly have to put the pedal down less. What a horrible sentence, public school in California. I have to put the pedal down way less because the torque comes on so much quicker, which I missed in this truck compared to the last Gen Tundras, compared to my Ram, the way those turbos spool up. It just feels so good in those trucks. This, just going over this bridge right here, beautiful day outside today. I just barely put the pedal down and the truck gets up to speed, which that was what this truck is missing. The V8 is great in it, but when I did that OTT tune, the truck came to life, and now this Supercharger makes it come even more to life. The only drawback to this truck is the 6-speed transmission. If this had an 8-speed in it, like the Land Cruiser has, I feel like it would be just so much better. And I think that's too why it really lost to the Ram, is the 8-speed transmission that truck had versus this only having, honestly, kind of a sluggish 6-speed. So we may mess with the tuning, may talk with Magnuson, may talk with OTT. It's under warranty right now, which is absolutely great. So I don't really want to mess with anything. I want everything to just break into place and the truck just be super solid because Magnuson does have a warranty, which is awesome. So we may address that in the future. Or if the transmission blows, I don't know if it will, but if it does, because the truck only has 33,000 miles on it, if the transmission blows, I want to see somehow if we could put a Land Cruiser 8-speed in here without doing a whole bunch of computer stuff. I don't know, we'll see. But guys, huge shout out to YotaMafia for getting this done. If you guys are in the Northwest Florida Panhandle area, 100% use them for all your Toyota needs or all your vehicle needs. I also have a discount code with them too, and an affiliate link. If you guys want to pick stuff up on their site, you can go on over there. I truly appreciate all your guys' support, because if I didn't have you, I wouldn't have this, and I wouldn't be documenting truck stuff and Supercharger in an old Tundra like this for you guys. So guys, I truly appreciate you all watching. More videos and updates coming with this truck. I will catch you all in the next one. All right, see you later.